What's up, guys? Welcome to Just Right. I'm Paul Manicone. Thank you for joining me. To my Democrat friends and to the far left who can't understand why Trump won and you lost, I made a small list for you. Trump won because you told us the border was secure. Inflation was transitory and Bidenomics was working. That the Afghanistan withdrawal was a complete success. Trump won because you told us the vax would stop the spread, and you forced American citizens to take it while allowing those who are here illegally to be completely exempt. Trump won because you used COVID to force us inside of our homes and denied us the ability to go outside, but then you released thousands of inmates from prison. Trump won because you told us that parents who spoke out at school board meetings were domestic terrorists, that pro-life Catholics were violent extremists, and that mutilating our children was an act of kindness. Trump won because you told us men can get pregnant, give birth, and breastfeed, and that it was perfectly okay to put little boys in dresses and totally cool to allow children to pick their gender. He won because you put pornographic books on our elementary school libraries and planned on putting a drag queen in every school. You let students transition without notifying their parents, and you let minors get abortions without their parents' consent. He won because you started calling illegal aliens newcomers, and you were more concerned with their pronouns than you were about the crime they were committing against Americans. He won because Kamala thought it would be a great idea to give illegals free abortions and to give prisoners free transgender surgeries, including those on death row. Trump won because you told us shoplifting wasn't a crime, that the criminals were the real victims, that cash bail was racist, and that the police were the enemy and needed to be defunded. Trump won because you insisted you were the party of democracy, but then you installed a candidate that didn't receive a single vote. He won because you warned us that he would weaponize the DOJ when we knew you were doing it all along by trying to remove him from the ballot, take away his business, and prosecute him for a bookkeeping entry claiming nobody is above the law, all while you let violent criminals go free. Trump won because you used the DOJ to go after those who were praying at abortion clinics and used SWAT teams to raid their homes, while you completely ignored BLM and Antifa burning our cities to the ground. He won because you put Peter Navarro and Steve Bannon in prison while you completely ignored Hunter Biden and Merrick Garland for committing the same act. Trump won because you told us abortion was healthcare and helps the economy, that Joe's mental acuity was outstanding, and that it was our duty as patriotic Americans to support the army of Ukraine while you ignored our homeless veterans sleeping on our sidewalks. He won because you told us that voter ID was racist, but then required it for those who attended Kamala's rallies. You told us walls were racist, but then went home to your gated communities. You told us we had to give up our diesel trucks and our gas stoves to fight climate change, while you were buying oceanfront property and commuted by private jet. Trump won because we got tired of hearing every day that we live in a racist country and that standing for the anthem and saluting our flag was a symbol of white supremacy. Trump won because you decided to hold a National Trans Day at the White House on Easter Sunday. He won because you said it was offensive to wish each other a Merry Christmas. You said that religion was bad, there is no God, and Jesus was trans. And lastly, Trump won because you kept calling him Hitler, and you said that we were all Nazis for supporting him. This is a short list. Please share this video, and please come back for part 2. We're going to go over each and every one of these issues in depth. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you then.